Let's say I have this objects array and I want to iterate over those objects and print them out. I'll start with the basic way in which we know how to build for loops in. So we have for let I equal 0, and for as long as I is less than the objects array length, I want you to add 1 to the counter, and inside of here I'm gonna try to console log the objects array at the index of I. If I save this, I got the results that I'm looking for. Now this is very verbose, and the index here is just an unnecessary variable. So I could also do something like this. So for let user of objects array, I want you to console log that user. And it got me the same results. This is a lot cleaner and a lot easier to read than this one right here. I could also use the arrays built-in method here, which is for each. So to do that, it is objects array dot for each, and here I'm gonna say for each user, I want you to console log that user. Also the same results again. Let's say I want to use this objects array and construct another array that is just the usernames. One way to do this is to create another array over here, and I'm gonna call it usernames, and it's just gonna start as an empty array, and inside my loop I'm gonna be pushing to that usernames array the value of user dot name. Now if I console log the usernames, I should get back an array of just the names. There is also a JavaScript built-in method to do something like this, and that is the arrays.map method. So here I'm going to create another usernames array, and that will equal objects array.map, and for each user I want it to return back user.name. Now if I save this and I want to console log usernames 2, I get back the same result. Now in JavaScript we also have the normal while loops, which let's say I have let I equal 0, and while I is less than 10, I want you to execute this, which would be a console log of the value of I, and at the end add 1 to this I value. And you should be familiar with the syntax from other programming experiences that you've had. We also have the do while loop here, which is kind of the same thing, except that the specified statement or that code block gets executed once before the condition is being evaluated, and it will keep executing the code block until the condition here, or the test condition here, evaluates to false. So if I copy the same code here and we'll take the same condition, we end up with one more cycle than the normal while loop.